Hello everybody, I'm Molly,
And I am Ash.
and today we're playing It Moves. So, we just I clicked load game and we kind of started in this creepy place. So let's just get moving. That's a face. That's not good. There's a button. Ah!
Is it a button? Is it just a dot?
Funny face, smiley face? What? Oh, okay, so there's a pattern to it, alright. Damn. Alright, so then it's gotta be this way. I don't like the atmosphere of this place. There we go. We opened up those doors. But let's explore in here first.
Freaking maze.
What?
It is a freaking maze.
Nothing of interest, I think. What? Oh, there's a face there, but I can hardly see it, so that didn't scare me. There's another thing. A poster for some concert. It looks old. Ventilation, maybe? The air is still stuffy, though. That face is kind of creepy.
That's just more obnoxious than creepy, to be honest.
I want a poster. Oh, there was a thingy here, but it didn't scare me because I was kind of expecting it a little bit. Some kind of machinery. What was that?
Just a shadow creature thing.
I need to get out of here.
What's that?
Anna Corp. I thought it said anal corp.
Maybe yes.
Oh, that shadow thingy needs to get out of here. Instructions on how to use a fire extinguisher.
For when I use my mixtape.
Looks like a fan. Ventilation, maybe? The air is still stuffy, though. I think the music is getting louder.
Well, then looks quite here. Maybe you need to get out of here.
Get a what?
Maybe you need to get out of here, like the area. So we can find an exit. I'm sure. Pretty sure it was up the northern area.
Alright.
North actually means up, not down.
I know. I'm just inspecting everything.
You already checked everything. So it's a door.
Oh! I didn't see that. Sorry, the spooky thing. The spooky thing spooked me. Oh, there's voices. That's lovely. It's a good thing it's light out, otherwise I'd be really freaked out. And the face grows more visible again.
It's just more red.
Where is that door? I guess we gotta be finding that thing. Oh, no, don't do that.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying to find where it is. This is supposed to be spooky. It's more annoying, to be honest. And the music's growing louder, so let me change. Let me... fix that. There we go. So it doesn't, like, overpower our voices.
You probably did overpower my voice.
No, I don't think
Let's
so.
visit to.
What are we supposed to do?
It's like you just gotta kind of constantly find that red girl all over the place.
Kind of reminds me of a tonberry. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Alright.
What happened?
When you awakened from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears even when lucid. Something was moving, there was no doubt about that. At first I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from outside to outline that room. Two thoughts appeared in my mind almost simultaneously. The first was that my parents were in bed because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it, bed sheets rustling in the dark and someone breathing, as if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination or perhaps just my pet cat finding somewhere comfortable to spend the night. It was then that I noticed my door, shut as it is, had been as I'd fallen asleep. Perhaps my mum had checked in on me and the cat had sneaked into my room then. Yes, that must have been it. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes in the vain hope that I could fall back asleep. As I moved, the rustling noise from underneath me ceased. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly, I realized that the visitor in the bottom bunk was much less mundane than my pet trying to sleep, and much more sinister. As if altered to and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing furiosity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house, but as I began to breathe a sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk bed suddenly started to shake violently, as if gripped by an earthquake, scraping against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing around as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety, as I feared the thing in the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness, so I stayed there, white knuckles clenching my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. "What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream?" Oh my god, my voice is like broken. I cried, and my mother consoled me. Tears of fear, followed by relief, streamed down my face. Yet through all of the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as though whatever had been in that bunk would return if I even so much as spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know, but as a child I felt as if that unseen menace remained close, listening. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday, and I played outside quite happily with my friends. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long sloping garden in the back. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown and we could hide in the bushes, climb in the huge sycamore tree which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. As fun as it all was, occasionally my eye would turn to that small window in my room, ordinary, slight, and unconscious, I don't know. But for me, that thin boundary was a looking glass into a strange cold pocket of dread. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room, watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I still felt that this thing would be enraged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came. Why do I not see it? Oh, Chapter 3. Factorized. Which we will do in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you again in said next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.